Welcome back to MagicGatheringStrat. Today we are playing White Weenie. There was a White Weenie deck. There was a White Weenie deck that scored 3-1 in this daily on the 17th of February. So we're playing Hestron's White Weenie here. I'll provide a link in the show notes. It's there are some very strange choices, but Hestron is scoring packs in the dailies with White Weenie, and I'm only playing White Weenie for the third time ever. So I'm going straight with this deck, but I can tell immediately that Rune of Protection green should be better than Circle of Protection green. Here is the card Rune. You pay white mana instead of colorless mana, but that doesn't make a difference in the White Weenie deck. But you can cycle it for 2, so you can gladly play multiples. And my opponent today is Pauper T. And Pauper T is actually the pro that invented the blue-black Trinket control deck. The deck was really invented by DC Casanuda as far as I know, but myself and Pauper T took the deck and made it into the deck presented on this channel. So Pauper T is playing blue-black Trinket control, and when we're going up against blue-black Trinket, we know things are not going to go very fast. This is a 3 land 4 spells. We only play 20 planes. So I think we need to keep this. So we're not mulliganing. And this is a matchup that should favor blue-black Trinket control. We have about 75% win against White Weenie. And given that he's very good at playing Trinket control and I suck at playing White Weenie, there's a lot of 4-drops in this deck. I'm playing the Bone Splitter now. I had no reason not to play it last turn. It's probably better just to play it as quickly as possible because there is discard in his deck. So now he's the beatdown. And I'm taking Fume Splitter damage. He is signing in blood, and I'm gonna learn why you shouldn't play 6 4-drops and 20 lands in a Pauper deck. Because if I draw a land now, everything will be sweet, and if I don't, I will be in trouble. He is addicting me, and I'm glad to see Edict go now, because he only has 4 Edicts main deck, and he needs Edict to handle Guardian of the Guild Pact. And I have drawn all of my Guardians of the Guild Pact. All 3 of them. Which should probably be extremely good against blue-black Trinket control. And I will now never see that Sky Hunter again. And I draw it. So let's see if there is more Edict effects. Of course, with the new... he's trying out Dimir Guildgate. I just gave him my only 2 Dimir Guildgates. After sideboard, it will be horrible now that the blue-black Trinket controller has 3 Gets Verdict in the sideboard. But now he's getting beat down by Guardian of the Guild Pact. And here is some protection for the Guardian of the Guild Pact. He's gonna double Fume Spit Sky Hunter at the end of my turn. Alright. But does he have the sacrifice effect? No. Capsule is still colored. So I'm just gonna play another Guardian of the Guild Pact here. And Guardian of the Guildpact is a very troublesome card for Trinket. And that's almost the only troublesome card in the deck. In the White Weenie deck. Augur, we are now beating down pretty quickly. And we'll just attack like crazy people. And I think we got this first game. And he will just cry his eyes out when we play Guardian of the Guildpact. So I get to discard Seraph, I guess. And how will he survive this? The only chance I can see is him drawing lifestaff or doing something ridiculous, but I think we got this first game. And now we need to think about how we sideboard against Trinket. So do we sideboard against Trinket? Dust to Dust should be awesome. Core Sanctifiers should be awesome. Circle of Protection Black, maybe, maybe not. I don't think we need a life staff. I'd better take notes now. Against Trinket. So we're bringing in +2 Dust to Dust. We are taking out 3 Seraph of Dawn. We are taking out the life staff. And we're taking out 1 Lone Missionary. So let's do that. And go! Okay, he is taking mulligan to 6. We don't have any land, so we are also taking mulligan to 6. And this is a keep, I guess. Prismatic Strands. Doesn't do much. So we should probably just take them out instead. Suture Priest will die so hard. Oh, we kept the Signs in Blood in the deck. I did not expect that. Suture Priest and 2 Prismatic Strands. Why are they still in the deck? This shows you why. Oh, haha! I know why they're still in the deck. Because they protect against Crypt Rats, which they actually do. So I should probably use them. Is it better or worse? It should be better to use it than to play Journey to Nowhere. So I think I'm just gonna use them. Next, if the Crypt Rats are still there. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting beaten down, so I have to stay at home with my Future Priest. He gets to take Baron Moore to hand and then reuse it. Though now I have Skyfisher, I'm just gonna stay at home and block. I'm signaling Prismatic Strands so hard here. But I do have 2 in my hand, I have to use them. Oh my god. Well, always yes, always yield. Take that, Trinket deck. Double life staff will be a problem. That thing will be a problem too. Skyfisher Golem, I think it's Golem here and... Yep. Always yes, always yield. I really want to use my Prismatic Strands, but I have signaled it so clearly that he can do anything to play around it. There's nothing to be done about that. And we are now getting beaten down by Trinket Mage. Oh, that's a nice dodge. So what I'm gonna do here, Core Skyfisher is going to die probably, but I'm gonna play him and keep Strand's mana open anyway. I am returning Plains and playing it and waiting for that funky second artifact. And then there's gonna be some dust to dusting. Future Priest is doing a lot of work, but here is a Muldrifter and we hate him. We hate it so bad. But Skyfisher has a clear beatdown path. And there is our second target, at which time we are sacrificing. Okay, now we can actually use the Prismatic Strands. We're gonna do that. Protection from blue seems like a good idea. And 3 life for him. And now we can cast the Prismatic Strands from the graveyard. So we are free to destroy what? Wasn't there a second artifact? Or were I dreaming? Yes, I was dreaming. Okay, so we need to get rid of the Muldrifter. That feels like 3 for 1ing myself. I think I was watching the life staff effects, thinking there was 2 life staffs, as I know in fashion. Oh, there's another Muldrifter. Or not. There's a fume splitter. That probably means Future Priest is now going to die. Yes. Farewell, fume splitter. And he has 6 cards in hand. And only 1 artifact. And we are getting beaten down by Crypt Rats. That is our lot in life. And here's another Muldrifter. And he keeps refilling his hand. He now has 7 cards to my 2. Which is the way we die. There at least is our second dust to dust target. And I think we are going to do that. Even though it doesn't accomplish much. But we need to get rid of that life staff. Okay. I'm gonna cast Missionary here. Missionary will be able to flashback prismatic strands. He knew about the dust to dust. And I figured, you figured. So, 7 evil blue-black cards. Okay. We can still flashback prismatic strands, but I think we need to take them out and bring in 2 Seraphs of Dawn instead. Because they are great at blocking Muldrifters. Is it the third Muldrift? It's the third Muldrift. Oh my god, the card advantage. And there's the second life staff. We knew about that. Well, I think we are beating down with the Missionary here. And keeping Skyfisher back. Although... yeah, we are gonna Prismatic Strands that too. Then they're both in the graveyard. And we have no cards in hand. 2 Prismatics in the graveyard. And we are ripe to be destroyed by the Muldrifters. And he's just at 15. And he's life staffing like crazy, and now he's at 18. And Skyfisher is gone. So now we are in trouble for sure. He's beating us down 5 a turn. He has 4 cards in hand. We are not feeling very good about this. And actually there is the kill, right? 6 plus 6. No, we still live. We draw a plane. We only live 1 extra turn. So he has a 2-turn clock on us now. That's just very painful. No, it's just a 1-turn clock. Sorry, I was checking the wrong life total. And then we are dead? No, he doesn't dare to do it because we have a card in hand. It could be a third prismatic strands. That's not very likely, is it? I would have done it for sure. Especially as I've seen the deck list, which he has as well, but I don't know if he remembers. And this is of course the safe way. So it's a good game. And we're off to the third game. And the thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna take out 2 prismatic strands and put 2 seraphs back in. I know prismatic strands are very good at protecting from Cryptrat, but so is Seraph of Dawn. So I think that's the sideboard I'm gonna go for. I really need to be the aggressor here, because he will just crush me if the game lasts long. So I would like to play first, and I would like to have an aggressive hand. This is probably as good as I can hope for, because this deck really doesn't have any aggressive 1 and 2 drops like Doom Travelers or Elder Cathars, Loyal Cathars. He's mulliganing to 5. The thing with the Trinket deck is that it recovers from mulligans quite well due to the 4 Demir Aqueducts and other cards. So let's see if he can recover from double mulligan against White Weenie. Katie and Javelineers, are they any good? They can kill Cryptrats at least. And we know Suture Priest is really nice. It's nice. But we are beating down with 1/1 dudes. And here is Fume Spitter is gonna put an end to Suture Priest's party. Yeah. Well, I might just attack. He's gonna Suture Priest me anyway. He's gonna block the Javelineer and spit the Suture Priest. Oh, it's another 4-drop now, and we need to kick it. He didn't want the Javelineer there. Wow, we thought that was better than the Suture Priest. Can that really be the case? We are setting ourselves up for a Cryptrat now, and we did board out the prismatic strands, so soon we will learn the error of our ways. Always yes, always yield. But we're just 1 mana away from the happiness that is Guardian of the Guild Pact. Cryptrats. Oh, it's Trinket Mage this time. That means Cryptrats are coming next turn. So what do I do against Trinket Mage? Always yes, always yield. Always yes, always yield. If anybody knows Hestron, please tell him about this, and I would love to have his comments on the White Weenie deck. That's a rather useful card now. I can't really get past Trinket Mage here. At least not with any of these guys. So I am setting myself up for an even larger Cryptrats. Gaining some life. And let's go get some Hawks! Squawks! Yep, there we go. And that's about it. Now at least we're more likely to draw some lands. I don't think I will play any Squadron Hawks right now, because the danger of Cryptrats is enormous. think I can safely ignore Trinket Mage here. And here we go, Mr. Cryptrat. As expected. And now I'm just gonna kill the Trinket Mage with the Javelineer. And we're equalized. And this is the time for Core Sanctifiers, and I'm gonna hit his Life Staff or Mana. He almost has what he needs. I think I'm hitting the Life Staff here actually. It's not easy. What did Trinket Mage get? He got the Vault of Whispers. I have to destroy it! I cannot. That was a very hard choice. And here's Ogre Skulls to prove me wrong. And he's gonna get himself some Squadron Hawks. He thinks my choice was correct. I'm gonna keep that planes in hand to be able to discard it. And then I can play double Squawk next turn. And here is Guardian of the Guild Pact. Three life for him. I discard planes, Squawk. And he's evoking Muldrifter. That's always a good sign when the Trinket deck evokes Muldrifter. The thing with White Weenie, as all the good aggro decks in Pauper, is that it can just win. It can just have these, the great draws, and you stumble a little, like he stumbles on mana now, and you're just crushed by White Weenie deck. It's not as fast as Stompy or even as fast as Delver, but it can still do it. Okay, can you stand the race? And now it's very hard to get rid of Squadron Hawk. He needs to Crypt Rat and then Edict, and he just does not have the time for that. Though one Muldrifter now accomplishes quite a bit. But unlucky for him, we have Journey to Nowhere. So we can get in 6 crucial damage here and play Razor Golem. So I think we're actually gonna score a victory with White Weenie against blue-black Trinket control. And they're Crypt Rats, but it's way too late for that, isn't it? Well, he can block one. He can block Razor Golem, gain the life. Does he even live one turn? I think he does. Yes. So he will be at 2 lives. And now he will have a hard time getting out of this. And he has 5 cards. Ogre of Skulls can block all day. But he can't block Guardian of the Guild Pact. And he has to admit defeat. He's suiciding with Signing Blood. So thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat playing White Weenie against Blue-Black Trinket control.